Good morning, my dear students. Yesterday we discussed about various forms of ellipse. That means different forms of ellipse. Okay, students. Today we are going to discuss about some different models, questions based on the various forms of a ellipse. Okay, students. So the first one is find the equation of the ellipse whose lattice rectum is 15 by 2 and the distance between the foci is the 2 with the axis being the coordinate axis. Now students, we have to find the equation of the ellipse whose lattice rectum 15 by 2 and the distance between the foci. My dear students, the distance between the foci, we have to know that 2AE is given that 2. The distance between the foci is the 2. That is 2AE. So students, the value of AE equal to 1. Okay. Then the length of the lattice rectum is also given that the length of the lattice rectum, that is the students 15 by 2. This is length of lattice rectum. Everybody know that the length of the lattice rectum for A greater than B, we have to take only for the standard form. The standard form means A greater than B. Okay, students? Now the LLR is 2B square by A equal to 15 by 2. Now students, this is, we can take as 2B square equal to 15 by 2 into A. Okay, students. Now, how to write the formula of B square? This is, we know that students, 2 into the B square is the form A square into 1 minus E square equal to 15 by 2 into A. What is the students? This is, we know that we are taking this is equation 1. The B square is A square into 1 minus E square. Now student, this is 2 into, how to write this is A square into 1 A square minus this is A square is square 15 by 2A. This is students the value of A is 1. So when you can squaring on both sides, A square is also 1. Now students, this is 2 into A square minus A square is the 1, that equals to 15 by 2A. 2 into 2 4, 4 into A square 4A square. Dear students, we are multiple with the 2, that is 2 2 4. A square minus 1 equal to 15A. This is the students 4A square minus 15A minus 4 equal to 0. Now factorization, 4 into 4 is the 16. That can be written as 4A square minus 16A plus A minus 4 equal to 0. This is the students A plus A minus 4. After that 1 into A minus 4. This is the students A minus 4 into 4A plus 1 equal to 0. A is the 4 and A is the minus 1 by 4. A is always positive since it is the length of the semi-major axis. Now students, A is the 4. Now is there, what is there? 2B square by A. The length of the lattice rectum, 2B square by A. That is the students, 2B square by A is given that 15 by 2. Now students, 15 by 2, what is the B square is? 2 into B square by A is the 4, that is 15 by 2. Dear students, 2 2s are 2 to cancel. Now this is B square equal to 15. So students, the equation of the ellipse is x square by A square. What is the students? Equation of the ellipse is x square by A square plus y square by b square equal to 1. That is x square by a square. What is the a square value is? A is the 4, a square is the 16. Y square by b square. B square is the students 15. B square is the value 15 equal to 1. Okay students, first given that distance between the foci, the distance between the foci we know that 2AE, that is 2. After that AE is the 1, and also given that length of the lattice rectum is the 15 by 2, that is 2b square by A is the 15 by 2. Now students, the 2b square equal to 15 by 2a. Now students, x square by a square plus y square by b square. So now this is the students, we can written as what is the b square form is 2 into a square into 1 minus e square. Now the ae value is the 1, a square e square is also 1. After simplification we got a equal to 4, but we know that 2b square by a is the 15 by 2. Now students, the b square value is the 15. These two values are substituting here. We got x square by 16 plus y square by 15 equal to 1. Okay students, write down. Now students, the question number 2. Question number 2. Find the equation of the ellipse. Dear students, find the equation of the ellipse passing through the foci. Sorry students, find the equation of the circle. Find the equation of the circle passing through the foci of an ellipse of an ellipse 9x square 16y square equal to 144, having the least radius. What is the students? Having the least radius. So having the least radius. Dear students, here now we find these are the foci, yes and yes dash. Dear student, the circle is passing through the foci. So this is the circle. The required circle is passing through the foci. That means having the least radius means the SS dash must be as a diameter. So dear students, the SS dash, what is the SS dash is 2AE. My dear students, that is the 2AE. That is nothing but diameter. Diameter is the R. So students, R equal to AE. So the equation of the circle, what is the students? Having the least radius is AE. So the equation of the ellipse is given by 9x square plus 16y square equal to 144. That is x square by 16, y square by 9 equal to 1. Divided by 144, 9 16 are 69 are. So student, the eccentricity is the a square minus b square upon a square. This is 16 minus 9 by 16. So students, a square is 16, b square is 9. That is 16 minus 9 by 16. Root of 7 by 4. This is the eccentricity, where a square equal to 16, a equal to 4, b square equal to 9, b value is the 3. Now students, the radius is a is the 4, the root of 7 by 4. This is what? Root 7. So student, the equation of the circle having the center 0, 0, the radius is the root 7. That is, we know that x square plus y square equal to r square. What is the student? The center radius form is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square. So students, the x minus h whole square, y minus k whole square equal to r square. Here the center is 0, 0. The radius r equal to root 7. This is the students x square plus y square, r square is the 7. Okay students, r square is the 7, h and k values are 0. So dear students, I think for the advanced students, the system of circle and circles and parabola are completed. For the IBM students, so I will explain the parabola and concept about circles. Don't worry about that students. So the ellipse and hyperbola. So suppose the concept is there, only common concept is only tangent and normal. Okay student, that time undoubtedly I will explain once again. Don't think about. Okay students, right now everybody know that the center radius form is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equal to r square, where center is the 0, 0 and the radius is the root 7. Root 7 whole square is the 7. This is students, the equation of the circle when the foci, when the distance between the foci has the diameter. Okay students. Now the third one. Question number 3. My dear students, the equation x square upon 10 minus a y square upon 4 minus a equal to 1 represents an ellipse then so that a is less than 4, that means minus infinity to 4. What is the student? That so that a is less than 4. So dear students, is the represents an ellipse, undoubtedly the a square and b square must be greater than 0. So dear student, the given equation is represents an ellipse, that means 10 minus a greater than 0 and 4 minus a greater than 0. For the hyperbola, this is greater than 0, this is less than 0. Since for the hyperbola minus is there, undoubtedly student, this one must be greater than 0, this one must be less than 0. So dear students, now multiple with minus. A minus 10 less than 0, a is less than 10. So students, here the a minus 4 is less than 0, a is less than 4. From these two, which is the common students? A less than 4 is the common. Okay, what is there? Here this is 4, this is a 10 up to minus infinity. and another one is the students up to minus infinity, which is the common students a less than 4. From this a less than 4, that means a is belongs to minus infinity to 4. Okay students, this is the range, this is the values of a. Now the question number 3, 4. Now students, S and T are the foci. S and T are the foci of an ellipse. S and T are the foci of an ellipse, and B is the students. B is the one end of the minor axis. B is the student one end of the minor axis. One end of the minor axis. Then students, if STB is an equilateral triangle, if STB is an equilateral triangle, then find the eccentricity of the ellipse. Then find eccentricity of an ellipse. Eccentricity of an ellipse. Okay students, how to find this is, my dear students, S and T are the foci. S and T are the foci of an ellipse. S and T are the foci of an ellipse. B is the one end of the minor axis. It is quite simple students. How to write this is, dear student, we are taking S and T are the foci. B is the students one end of the minor axis. So students, everybody know that this is. So this is the center. So student, this is the 60. Now student, this is of length AE. This is the B. This is also A. So dear students, how to confirm this is A? My dear student, this is, we know that 0 comma B. This is AE comma 0. The length of SB, 1 minute students, all of you find the length of SB is the under root of x2 minus x1 whole square, that is a square e square. After that 0 minus b whole square is the b square. This is students, this is what? B square, we know that a square into 1 minus e square. So students, the a square e square plus a square minus a square e square. So student, this is the a. So this is a. Okay students, from that what we observed, this is equilateral triangle. Now we have to find the value of eccentricity. From the diagram, dear students, the cos of 60 degrees equal to adjacent side. From the triangle, what is the students? From the triangle BCS. From the triangle BCS, this is the BCS. Cos 60 equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So students, the value of E, the value of E cos 60 1 by 2. The value of E is the students cos 60 1 by 2. Write down students. Now students, another question. If let S and S dash are foci, be the foci B and B dash are the ends of the minor axis, are the ends of the minor axis, be the ends of minor axis. Okay students, after that ends of the minor axis of the ellipse, x square by a square y square by b square equal to 1. Okay students, if if is given that b s dash equal to theta, what students, b s dash is theta, and the eccentricity of the ellipse is e, and e be the eccentricity, and e be the eccentricity. Okay students, right now we saw that, dear students, e equal to cos theta. What is the students, what is this question? It is also students quite simple. Just now we find out this is the students, question is big but solution is the very easy. What is given that here, B and B dash are the ends of minor axis, S and S dash are the foci. Okay students, now the angle BS, what is the students, the angle BSS dash, that is theta, this is center. We have to know that this is the AE, this is A. My dear students, from this information, what we know that the cos theta, this is 90. We have to know that the cos theta from the diagram, from the triangle, the question is big but solution is the very easy students. From the triangle, what we know that from the triangle BCS, from the triangle BCS, cos theta equal to, what is the students, adjacent side by, that is A. Therefore, E is the cos theta. What is the students? The E is the cos theta. Write down students. It is a waste of time. So, dear students, the one more question right now. S and S dash are the foci of the ellipse. S and S dash are the foci of the ellipse. Foci of an ellipse. X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Write down students. If the circle described on SS dash as diameter, if the circle described as SS dash, described on SS dash as a diameter, touches the ellipse, touches the ellipse in a real point, in a real point, in a real point. Okay students, then find the eccentricity, then find E equal to, dear students, then find the eccentricity. Okay student, then find the value of E. What is the students? SS dash as the diameter and touch the circle a real point. So my dear students, here what we observed here, this is the ellipse. Now students, this is S at S dash. Now this is the touch set real point. Undoubtedly students, what we observed here, this is the circle SS at dash. This is, we know that SS dash as diameter. Undoubtedly this is a touch set the real point. So my dear students, the SS dash means 2AE. The distance between the foci, the distance between the foci equal to, my dear students, when it is a touch the ellipse, undoubtedly at the real point, that may be undoubtedly, that is end points of the minor axis. So student, that is BB dash equal to 2B. Now students, AE equal to B. Now this is squaring on both sides. What is the students? A square is square equal to B square. When you can take squaring on both sides, A square is square equal to B square. This is the students, B square is the form A square into 1 minus E square. So students, E square equal to 1 minus E square. This is a 2E square equal to 1. E square equal to 1 by 2. That is the students, E equal to 1 by E square equal to 1 by 2. What students? E square equal to 1 by 2. That is the students, E equal to 1 by root 2. My dear students, the E square equal to 1 by 2, E equal to 1 by root 2. Is it clear? Write down students. 2AE equal to 2B. That's why the eccentricity equal to 1 by root 2. The ellipse touch at the real point. That means the real point here students, that is only the end points of the diameter. Write down students. Touches at the ellipse, that means BB dash. Now students, another one, the equation of the ellipse. So dear students, find the equation of the ellipse. Dear students, find the equation of the ellipse whose vertices are minus 4 comma 1 and 6 comma 1. Find the equation of the ellipse whose vertices are minus 4 comma 1 and 6 comma 1, and one of the focal chord is dear students, x minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. X minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. So how to find this is the students. So here what we observe, the equation of the ellipse whose vertices are given that minus 4 1 and 6 1. So dear students, my observation is ordinates are equal. This is minus 4, this is 6, this is 1. Undoubtedly students, this is an ellipse. This is the minus 4 1. Yes. This is the students 6 1. What is the center in the students? The center is the midpoint of AA dash. Center will be the students, center equal to midpoint. That is the students 6 minus 4. How to write? 6 minus 4 by 2. After that students 1 plus 1 by 2. This is the students, center is the 1 comma 1. What is the students? The center will be the 1 comma 1. Yes, the center is the 1 comma 1. So my dear students, the center we are taking h comma k. The center is always h comma k. H is 1 and k is 1. Now students, the AA dash, the length of the major axis, the length of the major axis is the AA dash. That will be the students, what we observed, x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. That is the students 10. The value of A is the 5. What is the students? The length of the major axis will be the 5. Now students, we have to find the value of B. A we got 5 and center we got. Now the one more thing is students, the focal chord is there. So what is the focal chord here? The S is the students, what is the focus is H plus AE comma K. This is what? H plus AE comma K. Dear students, the H is 1, A is 5 comma 1. So the focus is the H plus AE. In generally H plus or minus AE comma K. So students, when we are taking the one of the focus, S H plus AE, A is the 5E comma 1. So the focal chord is given that x minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. X is the students 1 plus 5E. Y is the 1 minus 2. Yes, is there minus 2. Dear students, what we observed here, the value of E is the minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 plus 1 minus 3. That is the student, the E value is the 3 by 5. So we have to know that the B square is the form A square into 1 minus E square. A square is the students 25. 1 minus 9 by 25. This is what? B square equal to 16. Dear students, the equation of the ellipse, how to write this is? The equation of the ellipse, x minus h whole square by a square, y minus k whole square by b square, x minus h whole square by a square, y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1. This is the students, h is the 1, x minus 1 whole square by a square is, a is the 5, a square is the students 25, y minus k, y minus 1 whole square by b square is a 16 equal to 1. So student, this is what? X minus 1 whole square by 25, y minus 1 whole square by 16 equal to 1. Okay students, when the vertices are parallel to the x-axis, undoubtedly student, first we have find the center. Okay, this is the student's third different form of the ellipse. We have to know that 4 various forms of the ellipse. This is the third one. When the center is shifted to the h comma k, then it is x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square equal to 1 for a greater than b, if a greater than b. Okay students, write down. a line of fixed length a plus b moves so that dear students, a line of fixed length of a plus b moves so that its ends always two on two fixed perpendicular lines. Always a fixed perpendicular straight lines. Prove that a marked point on the line dear students, prove that the marked point on the line which divides this line two portions of length A and B. Divide this line into two portions of length A and B. Describes an ellipse. Describes of an ellipse. Describes of an ellipse, and also find the eccentricity, and also find E, eccentricity of ellipse when A equal to 8 and B equal to 12. So this is the students. First, a straight line of length is given that. What is the students? A straight line. The question is very big, but its solution is very easiest one, students. So, dear students, a line of fixed length A plus B moves so that its ends always on the fixed perpendicular lines. Now we saw that a marked point, suppose the two fixed perpendicular lines are x-axis and y-axis. It is a quite simple, students. A line, this is the line, a line of length, dear students, a line of length A plus B moves so that its ends always, one of the end lies on x-axis and other end lies on fixed two perpendicular lines. Now we saw that a marked point on the line, suppose we are taking the marked point px comma y, the marked point px comma y. So students, the marked point on the line which divides this line into two portions of length A and B. So this is what the total is, the A plus B. So which is divided into A and B. Okay students, describes of an ellipse. Now we saw that this is an ellipse. My dear students, we have to know that draw the perpendicular from P to the x-axis, that is y, this is x. Okay students, now this is also x. Is it clear students? Now draw the perpendicular from P to the x-axis, and also this is the y-axis, this is the x, Undoubtedly this is x. So we know that this is the y coordinate. My dear students, now this is we are taking some theta. Undoubtedly these two are parallel lines. Corresponding and alternative angles are equal. These two are parallel. Undoubtedly this is the transfer line. This is we take theta. This is also theta. My dear students, from the first diagram, what we observed, cos theta is the x by a. Here the sin theta is the students. Sin theta is y by b. From the first diagram, what we observed, cos theta equal to x by a. Cos theta is the adjacent side by hypotenuse. Dear student, this is sin theta equal to y by b. My dear students, from the second diagram, this is y by b. Sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Here the cos theta is the adjacent side by hypotenuse. We have to know that cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. Cos square theta is the students x square by a square. Sin square theta is the students y square by b square equal to 1. Okay students, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Now students, this is an ellipse. Now this is, we proved that this is an ellipse. Finally, what is given that a is given that 8 and b is 12. We have to know that the eccentricity is the b square minus a square by b square, since a is less than b. Dear student, this is what 144 minus 64 by 144. This is the students 80 by 144. 16 5s are 16 9s are. This is the students root 5 by 3 is the value of eccentricity. When a is less than b, dear student, b square minus a square by b square, that is the root 5 by 3. Okay students, write down. Dear students, a very smallest question. It is also quite simple, very easiest one. Ellipse, the distance between the foci is the 8. Distance between the, my dear students, is given that distance between the foci. Distance between the foci. If the distance between the foci of the ellipse is 8 and the distance between the directrix, the distance between the directrix is the students is given that 25. Then the length of the, dear students, then the length of major axis. The length of the major axis. My dear students, so here first we know that about ellipse. The equation of the ellipse in the standard form is x square by a square plus b square by b square equal to 1. Okay students, if a greater than b, the center is the origin, major axis along x-axis. The equation of the x-axis is y equal to 0 of length 2a. Minor axis is the along y-axis. Okay students, the equation of y-axis is x equal to 0 of length 2b. Foci is the plus or minus ae comma 0. Equation of the directrix are x equal to plus or minus a by e. For a greater than b, b square equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Length of the lattice rectum is 2b square by a and e equal to under root of a square minus b square by a square. Okay students, After then it will be shifted to the origin. The axis are translated to the another point h comma k. Then it will be transformed as x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square. Okay students, equal to 1. In that case, my dear students, we have to take, in that case is, what is the students? The center will be the h comma k. What is the student? Center will be the h comma k. In that case, the vertices are plus or minus a comma 0. Here the vertices are the students h plus or minus a comma k. Foci h plus or minus a e comma k. Directrix are the x equal to h plus or minus a by e. Okay students. Right now students, the eccentricity and the length of the lattice rectum will be the same. Eccentricity e equal to root of a square minus b square by a square, and b square equal to a square into 1 minus b square equal to, what is the students? B square equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Length of the lattice rectum also 2b square by a. My dear students, right now the distance between the foci, that is, everybody know that distance between the foci. So this is s, this is s dash, this is AE, this is also AE. Total is the students 2AE. The distance between the foci 2AE equal to 8, AE equal to 4. After that students, the distance between the directrix is, this is the students Z, this is the Z dash. My dear student, this is A by E. So this is also students A by E. So my dear students, A by E plus A by E, 2A by E equal to, what is given, that 25. My dear students, this is A by E equal to 25 by 2. What students? First they given that distance between the foci is the 8, AE equal to 4. After that students, 2A by E is the 25, A by E is the 25 by 2. After cross multiplication, this will be 1, this is a 2, 1 into 2. After multiplication, this is AE into A by E. What is the students? AE into A by E. This is what? Is there 4. This is 25 by 2. Dear students, 4 into 25 by 2. 2 1 jar, 2 2 jar. This is the students 50. E cancel. A square equal to 50. My dear students, A equal to, how to write this is? Root of 50. 25 2 jar, 5 root 2. Length of the major axis, we know that 2A. So now we find length of the major axis is the 2A. 2A equal to 10 root 2. What is the students? 10 root 2. Okay students. So this is today's students. Tomorrow we will discuss about notations and position of the point and tangent, equation of the tangent and normal. Okay students. Thank you all. So dear student, this weekend maths portion is up to today class, ellipse and complex numbers and De Moivre's theorem. Okay students, thank you.